welcome to Country Music Minute. I'm your host, Samantha Johnson, and this week's featured Friday artist is Raihanna Estrada. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming and chatting with us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Awesome.
Well, you are a native from California, and you grew up on a ranch in Lake Berryessa, California. Tell us how that has influenced your music.
Growing up on a ranch was probably the best way to grow up. It kind of had like a big playground, you know, horses, creeks. They had live country bands in the lodge on the weekends. So that's kind of where my friends and I would go in and we'd start, you know, learning how to line dance. And they also had, they had karaoke there sometimes too. And so finally one night I decided to get up by myself and sing a song called Change My Mind by 90s country star John Barry. So that was kind of my first time on stage at the ranch. So it's a really special place for me.
Yeah. So you just recently relocated from Los Angeles to Nashville, Tennessee. Tell us what it's like being a new artist here in the Music City.
It's been awesome so far.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to move to Nashville, but it just kind of took me a while. I was living in LA for about 6 years, but everyone here is so nice. I love the slower pace here, and it's also, I love the community here. A lot of musicians here, it seems like everyone's really excited and willing to help you. Everyone really wants to find out what you're doing. You want to find out what they're doing. It's just a really nice environment so far, and I'm just excited to be here.
Yeah. I actually met Raihanna in California. I didn't meet you in California, but we were connected through email. And I had tried to make it to a show then, and I knew, you know, I wanted to have you featured on the blog, and it's so funny how we ended up both here in Nashville, and then you're singing at Soulshine one night, so it was meant to be for you to be on the blog in Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about your latest EP. This is your second one you just released this past October. It's called Take Me Back. I am obsessed with Summer for Lovers. It's the last song on the EP. And if you stay tuned for the whole interview, you might get a little preview of Summer for Lovers. But tell us what it was like creating your second EP. That has to be exciting.
It was very exciting. It was 2 years later from my debut EP, and this one I went into a studio in Granada Hills in California, and I recorded with producer Douglas Charles Showalter, and he also engineered as well, and another person named Lucas Fockler. He was the engineer and also mixed the EP, and it had great musicians. My husband played the guitars on it. My friend Adam Hall played banjo and dobro. My friend Kevin Campos, amazing singer, he did all the background harmonies. Great bass player Alex Balderston, and also a fiddle player named Aubrey Richmond. She plays like with a lot of bands in the country circuit. She's great. And so it was just
so many people.
So much fun, like getting to do that over the summer. It took us maybe about like 2.5 months to finish the entire EP, because we were just like going in there like long hours, and it was just so much fun to wake up, and that was like my job at the time, just to go and be in the studio and record these songs. And I'm just really proud of how they turned out. And it's an acoustic EP, so there's a lot of, you know, great instruments on there. You know, like I said, fiddle, dobro, banjo. So it just was so much fun. It was awesome.
It is awesome. I've had your CD in my car all week long, and I've had it on repeat. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to Summer for Lovers. But you mentioned that your husband is a musician as well. He's played with you on your EP. Tell us what it's like working together. I mean, is it hard, or?
It's actually really, really cool, because we both have an understanding. You know, we just both love music, and so we kind of, you know, we write together. He wrote a couple of the songs on the EP with me, and it's fun getting to go out and like play acoustic nights together or have him in the band. He's just a great musician, so it's fun to work with him.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So you've just recently, I think in September, you said you visited the UK.
I did.
And you played a Yeehaw festival. What was that like playing in the UK? I know country is really huge over there. There's a huge following for country. What was that like for you?
It was really, really cool. I mean, I was just in shock that I was even getting this opportunity to go over there and play. The festival was called Yeehaw UK Festival. It was the first time that they had it, and it was really cool. You know, the first night of the festival, they had all UK artists there, and the second day they kind of changed it up and had, you know, us from, you know, the West Coast, had a couple people from Nashville, one from Australia. So it was like just getting to see country from different parts of the world was really cool, because generally you only think country is here, but people love country in other places, you know, and they really love it in the UK.
Yeah, I'm finding that as well, you know, starting this blog, you know, in the UK, Australia, there's so many, I mean, countries everywhere.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's really big here in America, but, you know, you don't think about it being huge in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Any plans to return to the UK, or?
Oh, I hope so. I think they're going to be putting on another Yeehaw UK festival, so I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping that I can be a part of that again. And I also just want to go back and do just another tour, you know, like maybe link up with some of the artists that played at the festival and just play some venues around with them, and just it's just really cool getting to play, you know, across the pond, so they say.
Yeah. Well, you have some exciting stuff going on here in Nashville, and April 1st, you are going to be participating in an all-female singer-songwriter night at South on Demumbrian. It's it's like I said, it's an all-female singer-songwriter, and it's called Get It Girl Nashville?
Yeah, it's called Get It Girl Nashville. There's going to be, I'm not sure how many girls for that night, but they have it the first Wednesday of every month. And it's just kind of to showcase, you know, female songwriters around Nashville and just kind of, you know, create that female camaraderie and group.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I'm excited to be a part of it. I've never been to South yet, so excited to go.
Well, Nashville fans, if you're looking for something to do on the 1st, then head to the South and you can see Raihanna perform. So do you have any plans for 2015? Tell us what your fans can look forward to this year.
2015, right now I'm just, you know, really trying to see what Nashville has to offer, get out and play as many songwriter nights as I can. I mean, I'm kind of always willing to play, you know, I want to book more festivals if I can, and I'm just writing constantly. I'm trying to, you know, every time you put out something new, you're still really trying to push that, but then you're already working on the next thing, you know, so right now I'm just writing more tunes for the next album, more EP.
Very cool. Well, Raihanna is going to play a song off her EP, Take Me Back. The name of the song is Summer for Lovers, so let's hear it.
All right.
And I love this song, so I'm so excited that you're playing it today.
This one goes out to Sam.
The leaves are starting to change. Oh, how I miss that place. You were you and I was me, two young kids, reckless and free. And that campfire glow and the way that you hold my hand. Pop a top on another beer again. Feeling tipsy, feeling frisky, happy as hell. No other guys ever come close to what I wanted most, but you exceed every expectation without hesitation. That's just what you do. Oh, the summer is full of us on a hot July night with a case of Coors Light. Yeah, the summer is full of us. Love as hard as they can. All they don't give a damn, 'cause they know that it could be over in the blink of an eye. Can't let life pass us by. Oh, the summer is full of lovers like us.
For more on Raihanna Estrada, you guys can follow the link below to her website. She is also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can also purchase her latest EP, Take Me Back, on iTunes. So I suggest all of you guys go buy a copy. And tune in to Country Music Minute for more Feature Friday artists.